Hey everybody, this is Ben with BRG. We just got in our shipment of Peavey Vypyr X amps, and I've got a Vypyr 2 VIP over here that I've been using in all my videos, and I've got the Vypyr X2 here, the updated version to play with. I've got a Whirlwind ABY selector where I can run them, and I just want to kind of quickly compare the two amps, the basic functions. I'm not going to get too into the instrument modeling and whatnot because I play bass through them in lessons, and I'm pretty happy with them, for sure. So, and I played acoustic through them; they sound great. I don't use the simulators much, but I just want to give you a rundown of what the electric guitar settings sound like. And we're going to start with a clean tone on the classic series amplifier. We're going to start with the Vypyr 2 VIP here. I'm just going to play some simple chord ideas, I guess, or maybe a little tune. Like that, just making some noise. Now we'll do the that's the VIP, the original, the Vypyr 2 VIP, not the original, but the VIP first of those. Here is the Vypyr X, same thing. There's a difference. So I had a tune there real quick. So at least maybe it's my ear. My left ear, I'll be honest, after years of playing in bands and whatnot, is not as good as it is as my right ear. But I hear more depth out of this side, and I might be wrong. We'll see what the video says. But at least let's just kind of just a couple chords. Okay, now switch amps. That was the X. And these are just like turning it on settings. I turned it on, switched it to the clean channel, and matched the volumes as well as I could. Like it's on 2 on both of the amplifiers. And that's what I've got, is that difference in sound. Okay, so maybe some single note kind of stuff, starting with the X. Now the VIP 2. Back to the VIP. So there's definitely a difference, at least to me, between the two amps right now. Not only that, the Vypyr X series has top control panel, a top control panel as opposed to the front-facing thing, which if you're in a gigging situation can be a lot handier. You look down at your amp and it's just right there, as opposed to like doing one of these, But now let's get some more dirtier tones. We're gonna click each amp over to the classic red channel. Actually, we'll go with the orange channel first. So stock settings, orange channel, both amps. Double check my work. Okay, now the VIP. Now the Vypyr X2. To me, it sounds fatter, more full, and everything, and I'm really digging it so far. Let's goose it a little bit. Let's try red channel in both. Okay, so we'll start with the Vypyr X2. Now the X2. Same lick again. Back to the X2. I'm digging the depth I'm getting out of this other amp. So. I really like it so far, and I've used the Vypyr X2 and the Vypyr 2 VIP in most of my videos, and I've been really happy with what I've been getting from it. You know, decent volume, good clarity, a lot of punch, tons of, like, when I do the metal stuff, I love the tone of it. So I'm really looking forward to using the X2 now in subsequent videos. So let's kick it up a notch and get some more overdriven tones. I use the 6505 a lot, so we're going to use that on both amplifiers. So let's see, think of something to play real quick. Jason, drawing a blank. Whatever, you know. So now we'll do it over here. So right there, that sounds meatier, heavier. It might be my ear, but this one doesn't have the girth that this one does. And it might come across too bassy on the video. I don't know yet. I haven't actually videoed these amplifiers and listened to them separately. So I wanted to do this kind of right out of the gate. You know, and I'll be really interested to see what it sounds like with 8 strings and whatnot too. Vypyr or V2 VIP again. Beating it out of tune constantly here. This guitar's been hanging in the back in a cold room, so it's a little touchy. There we go. So now the X series, X2. It sounds huge to me, and like I said, it might be my ear, but I'm really digging the X2. I'll do that same thing. I'll do Vypyr 2 VIP and then X2. So I don't know. I think I'm really digging this. And I remember when the VIPs came out, it was one of those things. Of course, Peavey Electronics and the engineers and the people that work on these things, they're way ahead of where we're at as players with what's coming out next. I thought, you know, what are they going to do to improve on these amplifiers? You know, this is really cool, and obviously they knew what they wanted to do, and they've taken it there. I'm really impressed with the basic tones and just the feel of these new amps, and I'm really happy to actually have some stock now after waiting for quite a while with pandemic supply chain problems and whatnot. We have the Vypyr X1s in stock and the X2s. I'm waiting on a couple 3s. I have a number of each of the 1s and 2s. If you're interested, they're on my webpage, www.brgmusic.com. I'm really happy with what we're getting out of these kind of out of the gate. So I'll just mess around for a little bit more, make some more noise, and see what you can let me know what you think. Dig it. It plays really nice. It's got a great feel to it. Let's do some sweepy stuff. Yeah, I got a bad cable connection here. It sounds mean. I'm digging it. Two different animals, same bloodline, and I'm really happy with the new amps. So there's just an idea of what the amps do. Obviously, you've got a lot of the same options as you've had on previous generations of Vypyrs. You've got the really cool reverse delay, which I like. You've got the nice, like the almost keyboard sounding thing, in the two different voicings, and of course the ability to play bass and acoustic guitar through them, which I think is really important. And if you've got a Sampera 2 pedal where you've got volume and wall, you've got tons of options with it. And I really dig what these amps can do. And I hope that they cut through the video as well as they do sitting here in the room, because I think the X series is a definite, but by my perception previously, not much needed improvement. But in hearing them next to each other, I'm definitely digging it. I can't. And then the same thing through the, so you can hear the difference between the two amps like on the fly. Very cool. Of course, since I have the option, why not do something silly? Kind of go back to a riff we played earlier. Both amps at once, which of course I had to do. A really cool option if you've got two amps that you really like the tone of, an ABY switch is a great way to take your frequencies out even further and get a fatter, wider sound. But that was something I wanted to do anyway, because I could. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. The X series amps are available on our website, www.brgmusic.com. $199.99 for this guy, the Vypyr X1, which has a ton of stuff. If you're just getting started out, it's a great amp. It will last you for a long time. If you've been playing a while and you want something that kicks butt, sitting at the house or whatever, the X2 would be stellar at $300. And if you've got questions, hit me up below, with a comment or whatever. Message me directly. Call me at 515-329-0120. Stop in the shop and talk shop with me, and we'll see what you think. Try the amps out and let me know what you think. But overall, I'm definitely impressed with the Vypyr X2 and happy to have them on board. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. See you.